Hello students, today in this video we will do some numericals and conceptual questions based on electric dipole. First of all, let us define what is an electric dipole. An electric dipole is two equal and opposite charges separated by a small distance. This is referred to as a dipole. Now, one is positive, another is negative. If I draw a small dipole axis, you will find that the dipole moment P, which is equal to Q into A, will act from negative to positive. You know, dipole moment is a vector quantity and the displacement is a vector quantity. Now, you have to remember that the dipole moment will act from negative to positive, whereas electric field acts from positive to negative. So, what I am going to do, normally, I am going to place a dipole in a electric field. You can imagine this to be a dipole with the two charges at the two ends of it. Yes, plus Q here and minus Q here. And I am going to place this in a uniform electric field. How do you represent a uniform electric field? By drawing parallel lines. These parallel lines represent uniform electric field. So, let me say, so when you know that electric charge, electric field lines or electric lines of force begins from positive end to ends in the negative end. We know that already. Now I place this dipole, you see, watch carefully, and I am placing the dipole, and this is the positive Q and this is negative Q, like this, normal to the electric field. So the electric field is E, and the electric field here at this point I will say is E vector, and the dipole moment is acting from negative to positive. So the angle subtended between the dipole moment and the electric field is 90 degree. Okay, so we know that torque produced to tau is equal to Pe sin theta. Okay, now theta is said to be equal to 90 degree. Yes, sin 90 is equal to 1. So, tau is equal to Pe. That means the torque in this position is the maximum. Maximum torque. What do you mean by torque actually? That is the rotatory motion, right? This is the dipole, positive, negative. So, this is negative, it will be turning towards positive, and the negative will towards the positive. So, what is happening? A rotatory motion is being set up. Since the forces are equal and opposite, they cancel each other. The net force is 0. The force net is 0. But there is a rotatory motion. Why? Because the line of force of these two, the line of force is not same. If they both are acting in the same line, then it will not even rotation. But here this is acting and this is acting here. So it sets up a rotatory motion. Yes. Now, the question in this case is, this is just an introduction, right? So, maximum torque is experienced when the dipole is placed in the perpendicular position in the uniform electric field. Now, the question is, at what orientation of the dipole it will experience stable equilibrium? The question is, it will experience stable equilibrium. How is it be stable? Or we can say, what should be the angle? That also we can calculate. Yes. Now let us see. This is plus Q. I am making this, you see. This is plus Q and this is going to be minus Q. Yes, I made it broader, and this is plus, and this is smaller, narrower, and this is negative. Now, when I place it like this, you know this is the positive, right? And what will happen? As it rotates, it comes and rests in this position. let us say, when it rests in this position, this is positive, yes, plus q, and this is minus q, and you know that the dipole moment acts from negative to positive. Negative to positive. Electric field is in this direction, the dipole moment is in this direction. They both are subtending an angle of 0 degree. They both are parallel to each other. They are parallel, or theta is equal to 0 degree. When sine theta or sine 0, tau is equal to PE sine 0. What is sine 0? Again 0. That means the torque experienced will be 0. When the torque experienced is 0, the body will be at rest and it will experience stable equilibrium. I hope you understand, right? So first it is at normal and maximum torque. It can rotate and it comes and lies here and it's going to be stable equilibrium. And the question goes on further, right? When it will be in unstable equilibrium, unstable, right? It is not having stability. So let us take that again, 90, again 0, and again let us think like that and rotate it totally 180 degree and bring here positive and bring here negative, right? If the dipole is having positive and negative opposite, how is the dipole moment going to be? The dipole moment is from negative to positive. So you will find that the dipole moment, instead of negative in this direction, it is going to be in the opposite direction. Now what is in the opposite direction? Two things. One is electric field, another is dipole moment. They are in the opposite direction. So naturally they are anti-parallel. When they are parallel, now when they have anti-parallel, they will experience unstable equilibrium. So how much degree did I rotate it? I rotated it from 180 degree. So the angle is going to be, instead of 0, 180 degree and sine 180 degree. What is sine 180 degree? It is in this quadrant. It is minus 1. So tau will be negative. That means torque will be in the negative direction. So naturally what will happen? You will find that it will experience a torque. Yes, it is an unstable. It is not in a stable position, and that is what is going to happen. Now what I am going to do? I am going to explain a point more on it. Yes, I would like to say, so this I hope you understand, it has become negative, this will become minus PE. First is plus PE, unstable is the minus PE, and when it is lying in parallel, it is going to be 0. I hope you understand. The question can be asked in a different way. What unstable equilibrium, stable equilibrium, what should be the angle, will they be parallel or anti-parallel? But all of them come to the same concept, that this is the based on all this, which you will be able to answer. Now what I do, I am going to proceed with one problem, right? This is a conceptual problem. If you understand this, it will be easy for you to understand the concept of stable and unstable equilibrium. Stable, 0, it is stable. Unstable, opposite, that is going to be minus 1, so negative, so that's the reason. Now, the question is, calculate the amount of work done. Calculate the amount of work done in rotating a dipole with a dipole moment. Dipole moment P is equal to 3 into 10 power minus 8 coulomb meter. This is given. From stable to unstable equilibrium, we have to move it from stable to unstable equilibrium. Okay, at stable equilibrium, what was theta? Lying parallel, that is equal to 0 degree. Unstable, opposite, right? Theta is equal to 180 degree. By rotating this in a uniform electric field, what is the electric field? This is what we have to calculate. the electric field is equal to 10 power 4 Newton per Coulomb. Yes, this we have got. We have got two data with us and we have to calculate what is the work done. First, let me picturize with the help of a small diagram. Yes, very simple diagram. Okay, take parallel lines. You know parallel lines represents uniform electric field, positive to negative. Electric field is arrow mark, you have to put it, right? This represents electric field. Already he says it is lying in the stable equilibrium, right? And you know that when it is in stable equilibrium, it is from negative to positive. It is from negative to, electric field's direction is this. So dipole moment also should have the same direction, E and P. So what does it mean? This is going to be positive Q and this is going to be negative Q. I hope you understand. That is from negative to positive, the dipole moment is acting, because I can represent it here, and electric field is in the same direction. So when they are in the same direction, it is in stable equilibrium. Now, I got this here. What is the work done in rotating it from stable equilibrium to unstable equilibrium? How much I am rotating? 180 degree, from 0 to 180. Now, what is the work done formula? Work done is equal to PE cos theta minus PE cos theta, or energy, potential energy is minus PE cos theta for the dipole. Now, when you take two different angles, we can write it as PE cos theta 1 minus cos theta 2. Close the bracket, right? Cos theta 1 first position to second position, that is equal to P. P is 3 into 10 power minus 8 into electric field is 10 power 4 of cos is not sine. Work is always cos. W is equal to Fs cos theta, and here it is PE cos theta but negative sign because it is of the dipole, right? Cos theta 1 is in original position stable minus cos 180 degree. So this is what is it going to be, right? Now that is equal to 3 into 10 power minus 4 of cos 0. You should remember easily. Cos 90 is 0. Work done is 0 when the force and displacement are perpendicular to each other, right? Cos 0 is equal to 1. 1 minus cos 180, just in opposite direction, that is minus 1. So you'll find that 1 minus of minus 1 is 1 plus 1 sorry, which is 2. So I multiply by 2. So my answer will be 6 into 10 power minus 4. What is it I am calculating? Work done, unit is joule. I hope this is how you calculate. Yes, let me tell you here. The answer is 6 into 10 power minus 4 joule. By this, we have calculated work done. Absorb it carefully. Be clear about what you are doing, right? And then you will be able to understand how you are able to manipulate and modify the question, right? Now we move on to the next question. Yes? Yes, I'd like to do one more question. I think better I will do in the next video. Yes, I got an urgent call. I'll do it in the next video. Thank you.